Knox-Johnston, you're a very familiar face to this race, aren't you?
I am, Helen. At least 25, I think probably nearer 30. Love coming back every year, so probably only just started.
Now, as a business, why are you here?
As a business, Haven Knox-Johnston is one of the leading yacht insurers in the UK. It's intrinsically important for us to be part and parcel of the environment that we're involved with. Many of our clients are racing today. Anybody that doesn't normally race, which does account for quite a large proportion of the boats that are out here, we allow them to race under the terms of their insurance policy. So it's really important we know what they're doing and how they're doing it, and we just love to be involved with the event as a whole.
So it's a little bit different for you this year. What are you doing this year?
It is a bit different for me. The last 15 years or so, I've raced my own boat in this event. We've had some pretty good results. We had a class win some years ago, but unfortunately, due to some technical problems, not out in my own boat this year. We're quite worried about what I might be doing. We work closely with a really good company called Ancaster, who have brought an exciting new one design into the UK market from Australia this year, the McConaughey 38. I'm really excited. I've got a ride on the first McConaughey 38 that's racing in and around the island this year, so up with IRC 0 off at 7 o'clock this morning, and hoping for a good result thanks to the guys at Ancaster.
Absolutely. So that's a very clear presence on the water, but as a business you have a presence on land here as well. What are you doing here?
Absolutely. Our involvement with the event as a whole is absolutely fundamental to what we're doing. We're really pleased to be supporting the race village. We have a stand in there. This year we're working with a company called Pontos Winches that have brought a new 4-speed winch into the UK market that's manufactured in France. As our partners, we're showing people what those winches are all about. We've got a great winch competition on the stand. People can win great prizes, tickets to the Southampton Boat Show. You can come and see us there. If you win the whole event, you win tickets to the America's Cup World Series in Portsmouth on the 23rd of July, which is really exciting stuff. So we're just really pleased to be involved with Around the Island as a whole.
Now, in particular, the boat that's just over your shoulder here, give me a little bit of information on that.
Yeah, we're excited this year because we are supporting a boat called Haven KJ Enigma. It's an MG 346, races out of Poole, guy called Braham. Ian is really focused this year on a Fastnet campaign. He's probably one of the smallest boats in the fleet, but he's been doing the Rorke qualifiers, second in the last qualifier he did. We like getting close to our clients and supporting Ian in his venture. Around the Island is all part of that, and to go on and hopefully have a successful Fastnet, something we're really excited to be involved with.
Braham, we've just had a glowing report of you from Keith, and this boat over your shoulder here is yours. You're the skipper. How are you feeling about the race?
Yeah, very excited about the race. It's one of my favourite events of the year. It's a fantastic spectacle, 1,600 boats on the water. We're expecting some good weather today, which will be great. Plenty of wind around the back of the island, so we're looking forward to some good spinnaker reaches. Yeah, so excited.
Are you quite a familiar face around here? I think you may have done this race once or twice before.
Yeah, probably more times than I care to mention, to be honest. Certainly 25 plus around the islands. Varying different results. We've won quite a few times in this boat over the last 10 years. We won last year in our class, which was great. Really a good feeling to be able to achieve that. And so we're looking forward to this year also getting a good result. Whether we win or not, who knows?
Is that slightly intensifying the pressure that you're the defending champions?
Yeah, I wouldn't say champion's quite the right word because there's lots of classes and lots of boats. So, but certainly, it's all you can expect to do. Try and win the class. So, yeah, we'll do everything we can.
Yours and Keith connections. How are you involved to come together for this race?
Yeah, so we're fortunate to have Haven Knox-Johnston sponsoring us this year, which is great. Haven Knox-Johnston is one of the biggest names in the marine industry, leading boat insurer. They really do support the industry, and they're supporting us in our season. It's a season where we're aiming towards the Fastnet, so we've done our qualifiers already, and that's the big event for the year, because it's a kind of big commitment in terms of time and energy and everything else, and that will take place in mid-August. This is a great warm-up for that, along with the qualifiers. This is a good course around the Isle of Wight, 50 nautical miles. You get a bit of everything, and it helps with the crew work, it helps with navigation, preparation for the boat, for the crew, everything else. So yeah, it's a good event.
And with your history of these races behind you, is there something you're in particular looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, the start's always really interesting. You've got maybe 200 boats on a start line, which makes it very exciting. And so trying to get away better than most of those is quite a challenge. And equally, going around the Needles. The Needles is, there's always a decision for every skipper to make. Do you go outside the wreck or inside the wreck? And that's a decision every skipper needs to make for themselves. But I go inside because you shave a bit of time off. So it's it's a challenge and it's interesting.
It's a brave call, but when it pays off.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it fortunately 25 times it's paid off, so we're okay.
Well, have a great time.
Thank you very much.